How Yobe made more money than Abia, Imo and Cross River combined amid the VAT controversy. Welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning in to listen. Many lives have trailed the value-added tax VAT controversy, which has been a subject of dispute among some states and the federal government. The tussle over VAT is mainly between the federal government and two governors. They are Governors Nyesom Wike of Rivers State and Babajide Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State, who are demanding the state should be responsible for collecting VAT in their territories. The matter is still awaiting the verdict of the court. Among the many lies told about VAT, value-added tax, is that states in the south generate more money than from VAT than states in the north. In this regard, the idea is that states in the south generate more money, which states in the north turn around to reap from while they generate so little. Another side of it is that if states become in charge of the VAT value-added tax collection, then northern states will suffer since they allegedly depend on the southern states when it comes to money from VAT. There are more lies told about the VAT anyway, but the reality on ground proves many of them wrong. Apart from Lagos and Rivers State, many southern states also struggle in terms of generating revenue from value-added tax. This is because many of them do not measure up. Yet in the north, some states such as Kano, Kaduna, and other states generate good money from VAT. The surprising aspect of this discourse is how Yobe made more money than 3 southern states put together. Yobe is in the war-torn northeastern part of the country. In that zone, there are fewer industries and big markets. How did it happen then that Yobe generated huge amount, far more than 3 states mentioned? Well, according to a report by the Daily Trust, which analyzed the VAT data of states for 8 months in 2021, Yobe made 9.3 billion naira. On the other hand, Abia State made 2.2 billion. Imo State made 1.1 billion naira, while Cross River State made 1.9 billion naira. When the amounts by Abia, Imo, and Cross River State are put together, they will give less than 6 billion naira. That is a surprising development. It simply means that Yobe State, led by Governor Maibala Buni, might have done its homework very well. This feat could only be achieved as a result of aggressive revenue drive. It could also have been aided by blockage of revenue loopholes and diligent implementation of the VAT policy, especially when it became obvious that some northern states such as Kano and Kaduna are doing very well already. Other states can learn from the examples of these states, especially Yobe, which has left many big and oil-producing states in the south surprised by the figure it's got from the VAT collection. What are your thoughts? Okay. What's it concerning this VAT issue? Well, it depends on whatever the court says, because we know that our opinion does not matter. Yes, we are in democracy, but it is like we are in the military regime. There is nothing you will say now that it is going to matter. Nothing at all. They have reduced, or they want to reduce Nigeria to a dictatorship kind of government, where you come outside and you say something and it becomes law. Unfortunately, they came late, very late, because Nigeria is already a democratic country, and I'm sure that they are wailing about it, because people now have the right to air their opinion. Despite the fact that the government will not hear, you see people on a daily basis, they are going to talk. They will talk. They will believe that one day someone will listen to them. On this issue of VAT, Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers State and Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, the Lagos State governor, they are the ones in court saying that they should be allowed. In fact, they didn't say they. They said states should be allowed to collect VAT and, of course, in turn use it for whatever they want to use it for. And to me, it's a brilliant idea, because the federal government handles so many resources and yet do so little. Yes, they do so little. Let them allow them do this thing, collect and do whatever they want to do with it. And in return be accountable for it. That is just it. They shall allow them, but what they are going to do is you are going to be accountable for any kobo. Simple. Then if they are not accountable for it, of course, you know what to do to them. They should be allowed to do that. The federal government collects so much, yet you would not see. These people will come out and always complain. The thing is, allow them collect. Let them collect for some time and then let them give accounts of what they have done with the so-called collected money. And if they can't, then of course, you know what to do to them. Sincerely, that's my own take on this one. You allow them to collect, and they should tell you what is good and what is not okay. They should tell you if it is roads they build. They should tell you, the roads, and it is not the kind. In fact, a lot. They should tell you what they use it for. Then you can now, from whatever they have told you, you can now say, oh, okay, it is okay. They should keep collecting. Nyesom Wike, the governor of Rivers State, and Babajide Sanwo-Olu who is the governor of Lagos State. Both of them are fighting so that the state will collect its own VAT. I think the issue there is, I think about 1 month or 2 months ago, they said that the state generates VAT, but when they are going to receive their allocations, yes, I'm trying to recall the issue, that when they are going to receive their allocation, that's their funds from the federal government, that they don't even receive up to. That is what they are saying. The same issue of inequity. The same issue of inequality, The same issue. That they get to generate so much, and when they are going to be given allocation, that the allocation does not come it does not come as supposed. That they generate this amount, and when this amount is going to be given to them, they are not even going to see, okay, we generate, so we should be seeing at least it should be equal. It should be equal. They were saying that they should be given, I think they cited an example that a particular state generated 1.1 billion and they were giving over. I think that's the issue. Sincerely, in this country, inequality has messed a lot of things up. It has dealt with so many things. To be very sincere. If it is done and dusted, if justice returns, if equality returns, and if fairness returns, if the separation of powers returns, because it has also flown out of the window, if the rule of law returns, if they trash this current constitution that is causing Nigeria so much pain, sincerely, that constitution is tearing us apart, and they make another one, the 6 geopolitical zones come together, and the will of the people is what is reflected. I tell you, Nigeria will become a better place. Sincerely. On this note, we have come to the end of news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.